Let's look at the top headlines first. Lamjingbo Group's MD Sanasam Jackie remanded in 15 days in judicial custody. Filing of nominations for assembly elections in Nagaland and Meghalaya begins. Tehreek-e-Taliban claims responsibility for Peshawar blast. Death toll rises to 61. Biden says the U.S. will not provide F-16 fighter jets to Ukraine. And India and New Zealand will square off in the third and final fixture of the three-match T20I series. Hello and good evening. Welcome to ELITETV English Primetime News at 6. I'm Utpala. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. Lamjingbo Group Managing Director Sanasam Jackie has been remanded by the Chief Judicial Magistrate of Imphal West in a 15-day judicial custody till February 13th for a detailed investigation. Sanasam Jackie was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate ED in a money laundering case linked to a Ponzi scheme through which 15,000 investors were duped of their investments to the tune of 580 crore rupees. During the hearing of judicial custody by the Chief Judicial Magistrate of Imphal West, the Special Public Prosecutor SPP submitted that during the ED custody from January 21st to 24th, voluntary statement of the accused was recorded under Section 50 of PMLA Act 2002 from January 21st to 30, and he admitted his direct involvement in commission of the offence of money laundering punishable under Section 4 of PMLA 2002. From the statement, it is necessary to record the statements of other co-accused. It is also submitted that the accused was found in possession of several assets, both movable and immovable, which were derived from proceeds of crime, POC, as defined under Section 2(1)(u) of PMLA. These assets, which constitute POC, are required to be secured and confiscated. Thus, sufficient time is required for proper verification and physical identification of those assets, it stated. During the interrogation, the accused confessed that in connivance with other associates, he had transferred the ownership and title of some of his assets, both movable and immovable, by way of direct sale, mortgage, etc. All Manipur Health Services Doctors Association General Secretary Dr. Loli P. Mao has urged for incorporation of promotions of doctors at the earliest. He made the statement to the media in a press meet held at Manipur Press Club, Majorkul today. He further stated that this request for inclusion of doctors' promotion has been ongoing for some time now, but unfortunately all the efforts have so far fallen into deaf ears. It is regrettable that the demands of doctors who work day and night ceaselessly are not taken heed of. He further stated that if the demands are not met, at the earliest, different forms of protests will be carried out.
For NPA, as per the 7-Pay Commission, it was started 1st January 2016. And for Jenims, this NPA, they have been given with arrear. Their demands is granted. Whereas for our health services, Manipur Health Services doctors, we are not getting. How they put in the 7-Pay Commission, while the central government issued the order. The order was inclusion of NPA in the basic pay. But the Manipur government, they issued an order in the year 2019 taking away the inclusion and they have replaced exclusion. Because of this exclusion, we are suffering. Those pensioners, they are getting less pay than those who have retired before 2016. And now we got promotion and we are getting less pay. Why? Because our NPA is not added in the basic pay.
Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur continues its agitation demanding inclusion of Meitei in the Scheduled Tribe list. The committee held a sit-in protest at Koirangai Bazaar organized jointly by Koirangai Youth Welfare Club, Koirangai Bazaar Development Committee and Koirangai. A people convention was also held in connection with the protest. The protesters shouted slogan of inclusion of Meitei in the Scheduled Tribe list. Speaking to media persons, General Secretary of the Demand Committee, Bogendrajit, said agitation will continue until and unless their demands are met.
Any community assembly the state assembly the bill passed over the Dakar way. Aduna city cabinet approved our recommend to the Warine. Masagi Dakar document and Idugal recommendation Tabadune, cabinet whatever Lobiraga, build the car way. Adubo said Gamena, Makona Towning Aragati, Apamba Gimatungina. Assembly the Butobirgos no objection call. I quite did Atuba the Taba, two of them, Metesa, Estilison, but to Nequa Pamadi, Aduna Gamena. Comment of why the government and Kanjabani government are going to talk with the car with you. Aduna Mayamna Kanda Miam, Perzamarta, assembly like assembly diner. Same with the assembly that will pass over the car with you. I do a quick in a housing at the Maruan and a housing Martaco. The Miam the government some 2 million Sanbesida Kogi Masada impression work by the receive work by Adugi Wariniko. Aduba Koy Hansina Kame, no. We are in a democratic country. Adu akoigi paliba governments to Miam democratic elected ni aduna Miam Pamba Miam aspiration is majority Meitei Miam the Pamba same way Tabak the on token I say Akoiga Pamani.
Fayeng Awang Laibung Chief Ningtojam Toyai Chakpo said that villagers of K. Faiswal village are cutting down many big trees at various parts of hill range near Fayeng village have been selling it. If this issue is not addressed and banned by the concerned department and authority at the earliest, a lot of problems will arise. Toyai made the statement to media persons while making a spot visit along with the media persons to the area where deforestation is being carried out. He further said according to tradition, Manipur Darbar had given the said hillside range to Fayeng village for cattle rearing, wood cutting and for performing religious and cultural rites and rituals. Since then, the structure of the said forest has been preserved and protected till today. The said hill range of Fayeng has been under Imphal West in the Revenue Department, but the sudden claim that the hill range is under Kangpokpi by Forest Department should be clarified and demarcation should be carried out by the concerned authority in order to make a precise boundary. He further continued that if the matters are not looked into at the earliest, unwanted and untoward incidents may prevail. Due to Forest Department neglecting the forest, deforestations and selling of wood of the trees from these forests are carried out, he added. Many rivers flowing near the hill range have dried up because of deforestations. Even the Maklang River, which was flowing sufficiently in previous years, has no water even for the cattle to drink. If the situation continues without government's attention, problems of water scarcity will be more apparent, he added.
Easy Pandraga, Kogi like Tabak Tolum, Tobam, the idea how you equate Missy Armataka, I shall tell him, lady. Sina, how you equate Shirugi, Japores, Yambum Lock, Shebum Block, Hydra Koi, Mamang again, Japores, I say Moy, Shirugi Japores lay, Japores, how you ain't on the Gasai, Nam give it to the Engon the copy show. Yori, I don't know how you Shiru Japoresida, how you hold trouble enough. As a Manipur forest Kangbushina, I could like Uyok Power Mohija forest and as he met Yachinbire, Mashi Ekoi, Kun Abumanai Koi, Yanning Day Mashi Manipur government so masigi tawbigun marilena ba authority the government la masi tawbigun haijaninge anuga masi tawraga so ai hena khodong thiba I night tanar so yai marmunduna ngasi ngasimak ai homsi laga asida ai siru sing ai swaida leiriba khun sing sina mohinda yon gibasi ai mafam sida laga ai yengari sina Manipur gi government na ani mari leina ba asina forest department na masi yengsin biraga ai hoyik si mamang ai gi phayeng khun si gi maningda balang tore leina lei balang tore si gi maningda ai ase uyok lai kon si leibane masida ai hana ising si marang kaina phangame adu hoyik ti ising si phang trabane na.
On the other hand, former Pradhan of Fayeng Gram Panchayat Angom Gojendra said deforestation should be taken seriously and destruction of forests which have been protected for generations by the Fayeng village is worth condemning.
Kangpopi Forest Subdivision Haina Akoyi Sigi area Asibo boundary Matang Sida Chayet Navalari Vasi Akoyi Gomenasu Atubo Matamda Madamdi Kangdok Pireharga Masi Impal West ni Masi Kangpopi district ni Haiba Wapam Asimaga Atubo Matamda Akoy Singdokpiyo Haina Haijaningi Aduga Loilena Akoyi Lairiba Forest Department Asu Akoyi Toham Thokpa Magi boundary area si chap chaba Lairiba si Akoy chap chana Pakatpiyo Haidi Mamang da Lairimiba 1924 gi Dalarimiba Darbana Piramba Akoyi Lairiba area si Kangzup Reserve Forest and Lairimiba area si 2.58 square kilometer ne adubo haujiti ona tainabada haujikna mu paksana akoigi forest department na yaksilaga haujikna 6.88 square kilometer ne na akoina survey tawdabida asigi pange action ba asumbasu tohningde maramdi asigi lairima phafam asi Imphal West ni haiba chap chaba akoigi revenue da yauriba asi chap chana tohanjaningi haiba phamji tham.
Publicity Secretary of Youth Upliftment Coordinating Organization UCO and apex body of 28 clubs of Kundrakom Assembly Constituency, Thonajum Bipin has alleged that some concerned persons of the Naurim Birahari College have reportedly involved taking bribe in huge amounts on the pretext that the college will be converted as full-fledged college. He said this during a press meet held at Manipur Press Club, Major Call today. He further said when the college was converted as an aided college, there was only 85 staff, both teaching and non-teaching. However, learning that the college is about to convert as a full-fledged college, the number of staff has risen to 321. Increasing number in the staff has been found that some staff have appointed backdoor without conducting any DPC. On the other hand, some senior lecturers have been suspended too by the governing body of the college on false allegations. He drew the attention of the authority concerned to look into the matter at the earliest. However, otherwise many forms of agitation will be taken up, he added.
Hojiki GB matam loishandabida moi suspend thama matung matam loishandabi moi case tongnara lainagraka hojik GB ana wa moi seme be GB si akoi de chi akoina negotiate toraga akoi irang thon gum si haibe matamda GB si ya khoi da so neto moi gi che sang pibiu ha si ya de akoi da cooperation pibiraktre moi thokpam laigare crisis tholai hina hojiki GB jina ha yo thaina de gi leijaraba waja pujaraba akoi gi Naurem Berry college si matamam da position bu yauna puthokchari college si gi thaina de leijara wajara waza mayam singje mu hojik suspend mu tokthopire haribi singjina sigi compromise mu tawnu honai madak kida handaki kuina tarik 25 ta 70 sera mu suspend mu tokthopire ba haribi education minister da thamjabdi memorandum je koi 15 days ki manungda masigi project khidam chungtopiro dubu honorable chief minister na su akoi gi amata ngai ba koi Naurim Berry college gi matang nga sigi swan senja thumja chaba malaba logi wangda thabak tongnaraba department am chung molaba mayam singje amtang chungthopirakna ba haina koi gi UCO gi maikai dagi masim dangdi thamjaningi.
Health Talks Come Awareness Program was held at Naikanlong, Thangweban, Imphal West District on Monday. The program was carried out by intern doctors and PGTs of RIMS Community Medicine Department as part of the program taken up to give awareness to the places where proper treatment facilities is not available, especially to orphans and elders of Manipur. The Health Talks Come Awareness Program, which was held under the aegis of Head of Department of Community Medicine, Department cum RIMS Dean Academics, Brojin Singh Akoijam was led by health educator M. Megachandra Mete. At the Health Talks Come awareness carried out by the interns students under the guidance of PGTs, awareness on topics like acute respiratory infection, ARI, were given in detail by the interns. Health checkup and free medicines were provided to the participants of the program, along with tests for urine test, protein, sugar test, and blood group tests by lab technician of the department, Y. Gambhir. A one-day district-level program on Ma Beti Sammelan was held at Zonal Education Office, Baupara, Jiribam on Monday, organized by Samagra Siksha Zonal Education Office, ZEO, DPO, Jiribam. T.H. Amurashi Chanu, Supervisor MD Hafiz Uddin Khan, AI of Schools, Jiribam K. Kashiram Singh, and H. Ranibala, special teacher, attended the program. At the program, participated by female students and their mothers of 14 different schools, discussions were held relating to female students. A combined team of Bishnupur Police Commando and 16 AR today arrested an overground sympathizer of underground outfit Sorepa from Nambol, Korifaba, Mamang area in Bishnupur district. A press release issued by the Bishnupur Police stated that based on an input about the movement of some members of Valley-based underground in and around Nambol, Korifaba, Mamang area, a team of Bishnupur Commando under the command of Subedar Robinson and under the supervision of additional SP Ops Bishnupur and overall guidance of SR SP Bishnupur and a column of 16 AR immediately rushed to the said area and conducted search operation. The arrested overground worker has been identified as Ningomam Ravichandra, age 23, son of N. Pakpi Singh of Moidangpok, Kuno, Mayai Lekai, Imphal West. The press release further mentioned that Ravichandra worked under one Morangtim Navomite of KYKL, who recently recruited youths. He was arrested from the spot at Nambol, Korifaba Mamang near traffic point at around 11:45 a.m. this morning. After observing the proper formalities, he was handed over to Nambol police station for further necessary legal action. Filing of nominations for assembly elections in Nagaland will begin today with the issuance of notification. AIR correspondent reports said that the process for nomination of candidature for the ensuing general election in Nagaland begins today. Candidates will be allowed to submit their nomination papers till February 7th. The scrutiny will take place on February 8th, while the last date for withdrawal of candidature is February 10th. The state will go to polls on February 27th and counting will take place on March 2nd. Altogether, 13,17,632 electors are eligible to exercise their democratic right in the ensuing elections. A total of 24,689 new voters were included in the final electoral rolls. For Gaspani, one assembly constituency has highest number of 74,395 electors and 27 Makokchung town assembly constituency with lowest number of 8,302 electors. A total of 2,315 polling stations have been designated, wherein 680 have been marked as vulnerable and 920 as critical polling stations. 57 are designated as model polling stations, while 196 polling stations will be manned by women. Further, 10 polling stations in the state will be manned by persons with disabilities. Filing of nominations for assembly elections for Meghalaya will begin today with the issuance of notification. Candidates can file their nomination papers till February 7th. The scrutiny will be done on 8th of February and the last date for withdrawal of candidature is February 10th. The elections for the 60-member state assembly will take place on February 27, while counting will be taken up on March 2nd. Altogether, 21,61,129 electors are eligible to exercise their franchise in the assembly elections. A total of 81,433 new voters were included in the final electoral rolls. The Chief Election Officer F.R. Kharkongor had said that 120 companies of CAPF will be deployed in the upcoming assembly polls and 40 companies are already stationed in the state. Further, the CEO also mentioned that there are a total of 3,482 polling stations across the state and 50% of the polling stations will have webcasting facilities, while the rest will have video cameras. It's time for a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Kurumjari video sibu yengiri bamyang puna mahu tongbam komtina anoba jahina lakpa sida anoba asa kaya galoina na mantra salon and spa so expand tawzari mayang gi seba gi damakta mayang gi personal care had to do mayang hum sida lakpi mayang gi damak na clean light na lechari and thank you. Happy New Year to you.
The legendary brand Vespa was born in 1946. The Vespa has a unique design with a V-shaped grille to complement its sleek cast. The Piaggio emblem at the front gives you the pride of ownership, innovative appearance. The design was inspired by the wasp, hence the name Vespa.
Adom gari macha darkar oibidra? Supnagi minute kuntragi manungda document ichang changdana Vespa amadi Aprilia gi apamba model sing supna dagi lupa lising tara khaktang puthok piduna loan oina lawba yabagi khudong chaba pizare. Akupa marol kidamak contact tawbirau 9089895330 amadi 9615823252 Tulasi Motors Private Limited Thangmaiban amadi Sangai Pro Kudong chaba si mangan bigano ngasi mag-contact tawbirau terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. Ministry of Information and Publicity, Government of the People's Republic of Nagaland extended greetings on the occasion of the 43rd Raising Day of NSCN GPRN on 31st January 2023 at Council Headquarters. In the 43rd presidential speech, deep tribute was paid to the national pioneers, brave comrades and thousands of Nagas who sacrificed their lives for a national cause. Best wishes were also sent to the revolutionary friends who stood through all the obstacles and stated that they will endeavor for a stronger relationship towards a common goal. It also stated that the NSCN-GPRN is the lone organization zealously defending the sovereign rights of Naga Nation to this very day. It also stated that NSCN-GPRN will not stop pursuing justice and redress of Naga people on both sides of the imposed boundary. It also stated that about India's dirty politics and that the so-called Naga political groups are in the process to trade the Naga sovereignty in exchange for mere solution within Indian Union, which would hold Naga people's aspirations to be free as hostage by both Government of India and the pro-talk groups. It stated that the race started as sovereignty and will end with sovereignty. The budget session of Parliament begins today. The session was commenced with the address by President Draupadi Murmu to the joint sitting of both the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha in the Central Hall. The economic survey will also be tabled in both houses on the first day of the session today. The Union Budget 2023-24 will be presented tomorrow. The budget session will continue till the 6th of April this year. It will have 27 sittings spread over 66 days. The first part of the session will go on till the 13th of February. There will be a recess from the 14th of February to the 17th to the 12th of March to enable the department-related parliamentary standing committees to examine the demands for grants and make reports relating to their ministries and departments. The second part of the budget session will begin on the 13th of March and continue till the 6th of April. While addressing the media ahead of the budget session of Parliament, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that the Finance Minister will present one more budget before the country tomorrow. In today's global circumstances, not only India but the entire world is looking at India's budget. Amid the unstable global economic situation, India's budget will attempt to meet the hopes and aspirations of the common citizens. He firmly believes that Nirmala Sitharaman will make all efforts to make those aspirations. The budget session of Parliament today, Tuesday, with the maiden address of President Draupadi Murmu to a joint sitting of both houses. Meanwhile, several Congress MPs, including Leader of Opposition in Rajya Sabha, Mallikarjun Kharge, will not be able to attend the President's address due to the delayed flights from Srinagar on account of inclement weather. Party leader Jairam Ramesh and several Congress leaders and MPs were in Srinagar for the concluding events of the Bharat Jodo Yatra on Monday. The government plans to bring around 36 bills, including 4 related to the budgetary exercise. During the session, there will be 27 sittings till April 6th, with a month-long recess to examine the budget papers. The first part of the session will conclude on February 14th. Parliament will reconvene on March 12th for the second part on the budget session. Aam Aadmi Party AAP will boycott the customary address of President Draupadi Murmu to the joint sitting of both houses in Parliament, calling her speech a bundle of false promises and false claims by the Narendra Modi government. Talking to Twitter, AAP MLA Sanjay Singh said that the party is boycotting Murmu's address because her speech is a bundle of false promises and false claims by the Narendra Modi government. The outlawed Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan (TTP) or Pakistani Taliban have claimed responsibility for the suicide bomb attack at a mosque in northwestern Peshawar city on Monday that left at least 61 dead and more than 150 injured, mostly policemen. A brother of the slain commander of the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan (TTP), Umar Khalid Khurasani, had taken responsibility for the attack, terming it as an act of revenge for his brother who was killed in August last year in Afghanistan. The Monday attack is by far the biggest one carried out by TTP, whose main targets have been security personnel and their installations. The attack happened during the afternoon prayers. The bomber entered the highly secured mosque inside police lines, where 4 layers of security were in place to enter the mosque. The police acknowledged that it was a case of security lapse. Capital City Police Officer CCPO Peshawar Mohammad Ijaz Khan told that a number of security personnel are still stuck under the rubble and rescuers are trying to save them. High alert sounded in Islamabad after Peshawar blast. Snipers deployed at sensitive installations. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif deplored the attack, saying the bombers have nothing to do with Islam. The 16th Foundation Day celebration of Home Films Manipur was held at the residence of Ranjit Ningthauja, writer of the banner today. Renowned playwright Morangthem Inau, president of Home Films Manipur, Dr. S. Sushila, advisor of the Home Films Manipur, Rajmani Ayekpam and Ratneshwari Goswami were present at the event. Speaking at the event, many spokespersons praised the contributions made by the Home Film in Manipur in bringing about development of Manipur cinema. A new film has also been in the making to be shown this year to public, said Home in her speech. Director of the company, Koibam Homeshwari, said shooting of a new film is underway. It will be screened soon. Some of the films produced by the company are Thauri, Waiku, Sukekid Ningti Jabi, Boiton Mangkre, Inama, Tharoi Ahambai Mahau, and Awaiba Mapu, etc. And now from sports, Classic Football Academy defeated Sudeva Delhi FC 2-0 at the Deccan Arena in Hyderabad today in the final of the Hero Under-17 Youth Cup 2022-23. 49 teams from across the country participated in the Hero Under-17 Youth Cup, with the group stage being held across 10 different venues. The top 2 teams from each group qualified for the final round of 16, which is being held in Hyderabad. Classic FA had qualified for the final round after topping Group D, while Sulefa Delhi had the same in Group H. The side from Imphal have produced a fantastic display over their last 7 matches, conceding only 2 while netting 16, which also included a massive 7-0 drubbing of Punjab State FA under-17 team in the quarterfinals. In today's match, Zahir scored the opening score in the 14th minute, while the second goal was netted by Gagocha in the 27th minute. The 2 goals were enough to seal a win for the Manipuri side. Manipur will take on Punjab in the last match for Group 6 in the 76th Men's National Football Championship for the Hero Santosh Trophy at the Kumanampak Main Stadium here in Imphal. The first match of the day will be played between Jharkhand and Lakshadweep, and another match between Chandigarh and Himachal Pradesh. All the Group 6 matches were played from January 22nd to 31st here in Imphal. Group 6 comprises of Chandigarh, Manipur, Jharkhand, Punjab, Lakshadweep and Himachal Pradesh. Manipur leads the group with 12 points, followed by Punjab with 10 points. India and New Zealand will square off in the third and final fixture of the 3-match T20I series at the Narendra Modi Stadium today. The men in blue trounced the Kiwis in the second T20I to level the series 1-1, setting up the all-crucial decider in Ahmedabad. The attacking Indian opener Prithvi Shaw is set to end his international cricket exile in Ahmedabad. Shaw, who is yet to open his T20I runs account, will be drafted in Indian 11 for series deciding third T20 versus New Zealand. All indications coming from the Indian team sources is that Shaw will replace Shubman Gill in Indian 11. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow us on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And before we wind up for the day, let's take a look at the top headlines once again. Lamjigwa Group's MD Sanasam Jackie remanded 15 days in judicial custody. Filing of nomination for assembly elections in Nagaland and Meghalaya continues. Tehreek-e-Taliban claims responsibility for Peshawar blast. Death toll rises to 61. Biden says the U.S. will not provide F-16 fighter jets to Ukraine. And India and New Zealand will square off in the third and final fixture of the 3-match T20I series. That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching ELITETV English News. Stay safe and have a great evening.